Hey there, everybody. Wait. I know you want to skip ahead to the video, but trust me, this is important. So, here recently, things have been kicking off on the Patreon. I mean, really, they have been just skyrocketing. So, we just want to let you all know for that when we hit 1,000...
That was messy. Well, so, as things were being said before, somebody didn't wait his turn, we have a Patreon. Yes, that's right, we have a Patreon. And it's been doing quite well. But you know what? It could always be doing better. Boy, that sounded conceited. But you know what? It's fine. So, there's goals on there for $1,000 a month and $2,000 a month. Also, early access to our videos, extra bonuses on our Discord. The benefits just keep coming, so go check it out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go practice medicine.
So, we haven't done a death battle in a while. Or, I'm sorry, a death battle! We haven't done a death battle in a little while, and a lot of new ones have come out, and I'm actually contemplating doing a death battle week, where we catch up on all of the old death battles that we haven't seen.
Wow,
and
that's a lot of death battle.
Well, yeah, and there's a lot of death battles on here that we've missed over the last year or so, and let us know if you all would be interested in that happening. Because we want to satisfy the fans to a certain degree, but at the same time, we only have a limited amount of time during the week. We only have like 4 or 5 hours max to record like a week's worth of content.
Well,
so
I mean, that's all I can really do.
No, well, the truth is we like having you on, and everyone likes having you on. Right. So because what you bring to the table and everything, and you don't think you add a lot, but truth is
a lot of fiber because I got a lot of hair.
But people actually tune in to a lot of the Gravity Falls reactions just to see your reaction, like
which is kind of sad. Well, I'm the only one who hasn't seen it, but it's like I'm like the least expressive personality on the show, so
but
I feel bad for them.
But when you express yourself, people say it's brilliant. It's just like, oh my gosh,
all over the couch, just everywhere.
I wouldn't say that.
We have pee pads everywhere on the floor.
No. It's just like that one anime, the Haruhi Suzumiya anime. There was one character in it who didn't emote the entire series, and then like one of the movies, like the big movie, like it's like one of the biggest pivotal points of the entire story, and she finally emotes. She finally like has a look of like concern on her face. And as I think Giguk put it, the fan base at that one moment collectively became very excited and owed very hard. Because that was one moment people were waiting for, and they waited almost like 7 years for it to happen. It finally happened. That's kind of like how it is with you. Whenever you have a reaction, everyone's just like, "Oh my gosh, Micah's alive! He's had a reaction."
I'll take your word for it.
Well, that's what it seems to me. I mean, I read there is not a comment I do not see because it always comes to my damn phone.
Emotions make me uncomfortable.
Oh, but they make the people very, very happy.
You humans with your feelings.
You're human too, you jackass. People like when I call you a jackass for some reason.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. You're kind of a jackass.
Well, I am too. I'm a massive jackass. Hey, fat joke.
I'm also a master debater. Good at arguing with people.
Master debater?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm a cunning linguist.
Yes, indeed.
Those jokes are old. Just like ourselves mentally.
We are old.
We are.
And sad.
I'm almost 30 years old, man. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah. And let's see. You're 28 right now, right?
28.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
I'm about to turn 29 myself. Jesus.
So old, broken down.
Yeah, I know. So
The light is fading in my eyes.
So everyone out there, thank you so much for tuning into this. We're about to start the thing right now. If you all are just like, you guys take too long to start the video, I'm like, you're either new or you're just trolling or you're stupid. All right, there's either one of those three. Either you're new, you're stupid, or you're I don't know. I mean, there's a word for it, but it requires a hard R, and according to the internet, you can't use that hard R. That's our word. Sorry. But anyway, this is the death battle between Sub-Zero and Glacius. So, Sub-Zero you have a very fond history of in terms of Mortal Kombat.
I do. When I was a kid in the arcade, I always picked Sub-Zero because my favorite color was blue, and I like ninjas, and he was a blue ninja, so...
Yeah, and also Glacius, who is from Killer Instinct, also a very fun game. He's kind of like the Sub-Zero of that universe, except he's completely made of ice. He's a creature completely made of ice.
A little bit of an overachiever there.
Yeah, I know, right? But this is a death battle that Screw Attack put on. Let's see what it brings to the table. Sorry about that. Here we go, and boom.
Hey Mark. Hey Mr. J. So I know doing all this merch marketing, like these 3 awesome death battle t-shirts, can get kind of stressful. So we added some new office amenities that I think will help take the edge off, like the new office jacuzzi.
No thanks. You ever smelled a wet sock before?
Alright, maybe a relaxing massage then.
Yeah, I got a fair hands.
Alright, how about a nice hot sauna?
It's a fucking toast oven, Chad.
I'm Mark Hoffman, and now I got the sexiest shirt in the market, Death Battle shirts. You wear this, you're gonna find yourself in a sex battle. I don't know what that is, but I know you'll love it, okay? Now click the link below and buy this shirt, or they're gonna eat me.
Okay.
Death battle.
The freezing chill of death is a horrifying thought, whether it comes from being alone in the mountains, submerged in the Antarctic,
or if you're really unlucky, getting iced by one of these cool warriors. Wow, sorry, that was bad even for me.
Sub-Zero, the cryomancer ninja of Mortal Kombat.
And Glacius, the icy alien with a killer instinct. He's whiz and I'm boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Ultra Combo!
For untold generations, the Lin Kuei assassins waged war with their rival splinter group, the Shirai Ryu. Desperate to claim victory in the bloody conflict, the Lin Kuei resorted to drastic means of recruitment for able-bodied soldiers, no matter what age they were.
So, kidnapping children?
Kidnapping children.
Well, at least they got to be ninjas. I bet their tiny little bodies would be even stealthier.
Turns out 2 of these kids just so happen to be descendants from a race of extra-dimensional beings experienced in the art of ice magic. Their names were Bi-Han and Kuai Liang.
With the Lin Kuei's training, these brothers became cold-blooded assassins and the finest warriors in the clan.
And whether it started as a joke or he just thought it was badass, Bi-Han adopted a brand new name, Sub-Zero.
Sounds like an online username from your teenage years that you regret forever when you're older.
Sub-Zero was so fierce and driven, he became directly responsible for the complete annihilation of the rival Shirai Ryu clan.
Unfortunately for him, one of them, called Scorpion, survived. Well, kind of, and decided to kill him right back. Which obviously pissed off Kuai Liang, who decided to do the same to Scorpion, and got it. It's like high school drama, but with murder.
Striving to honor his fallen brother, Kuai Liang assumed his brother's mantle as the champion of the Lin Kuei. Sub-Zero was reborn.
Sub-Zero.
This new Sub-Zero is a master of Shotokan Karate and Dragon Kung Fu, and enhances his martial arts with his deadly cryomantic abilities.
Subby can freeze the moisture in the air to do tons of stuff. He can make his own personal slip and slide, perfect for surprise attacks. He can form all sorts of weapons out of thin air, like daggers, swords, or even ice hammers. But best of all, the dude can make ice so cold, it instantly freezes anybody who touches it.
This can be achieved through Sub-Zero's Ice Blast projectile, or the Ice Clone technique, both of which completely immobilize his opponent for devastating follow-up attacks.
Did he just make a perfect sculpture of himself? Why doesn't he go into the ice sculpting business? Dude would make a killing. Well, just, not the literal kind. He's got that down already.
Sub-Zero can also implement his cryomancy and ninja talents in what appears to be near-instant teleportation, an unexpected ability which baffles even his fellow assassins.
Yeah, but I bet that's still not as unexpected as turning into a friggin' polar bear. Like, how though?
Animality, dude. It's your animal
And
spirit.
best of all, after subduing his enemy, Sub-Zero has no qualms about tearing them to bloody shreds with one of his fatalities.
Oh,
Taking after his dear old bro's favorite form of murder, Sub-Zero can rip a person's head off with their entire spinal column in tow. This one's for you, Bihan. If he's feeling particularly nasty,
Sub-Zero.
will toy with his
The
opponent.
Sub-Zero ice
He'll
grenade, I
encase
remember
their
that.
lower half in ice and force them to watch helplessly as he tears them in half. Or for a quick death, he'll put them in a deep
The
freeze that
fastball.
shatters
Boom!
like glass.
At most, it takes Sub-Zero approximately 4 seconds to freeze a person in place, which in real-world physics is completely impossible. To induce full-body frostbite in that time, he would have to lower the surrounding temperature to negative 6.5 million degrees Fahrenheit.
That's a stupid amount of cold.
13,000 times colder than absolute zero, to be exact, making it a temperature which literally cannot exist.
And yet still not as cold as my ex-wife's heart.
Oh.
Ha! Anyway, Sub-Zero has more than earned his reputation as one of the most fearsome
Oh, yeah, that
fighters
one's
in
Yeah,
the
that was a
universe.
good X-ray
He's
kill.
strong enough to
Or
break
X-ray attack.
titanium statues with a single chomp, quick enough to dodge an oncoming rocket, and he defeated some of the best warriors across multiple dimensions. Like the lizard dude Reptile, and Taven the half-god, who single-handedly defeated dozens of Lin Kuei assassins. He's beaten his rival for life, Scorpion, several times, and even took on
Batman.
Through sheer willpower, he survived injuries no normal person could walk away from, like getting torched in the face by a flamethrower, or being double impaled through the torso, and then torched again.
Whoa, that's a lot of blood. Like, how does he have any left?
I know, right? But that pales in comparison to when he underwent the procedures which turned him into a cyborg, and then was blown apart and reassembled into human form while still conscious.
Damn, what a tough son of a bitch.
But don't overestimate him. Although Sub-Zero keeps company with powerful spirits, undead wraiths, and immortal gods, he's not one of them. He may have incredible powers, but he's still just a mortal man. Also, his emotional baggage and desire to live up to his brother's name has clouded his judgment more than once.
But that didn't stop him from becoming Grand Master of the Lin Kuei. He changed their goals, turning them to the side of good, and even formed an alliance with his old rival Scorpion over a nice brunch. Life couldn't get any better. And then they found dragons!
Shirai Ryu, dog. Lin Kuei scum! Death is more honor than you deserve.
Beyond our solar system, advanced civilizations are governed by the 88 decrees. Should anyone dare violate these laws, they will find themselves targeted by the Galactic Marshals.
AKA Space Cops. One of these alien officers was sent to Earth to investigate an eerie distress signal, but he was shot down by the world-dominating corporation called Ultratech. You know, evil Walmart.
Ultratech had reverse-engineered equipment from an alien crash some decades prior, the Roswell incident. However, the use of advanced technology by less developed species is a clear violation of the 88 decrees.
Kinda like if you saw a chimpanzee pick up a flamethrower. It'd be awesome, but you'd want to take it away real quick.
Determined
Yes.
to correct these wrongs and return home, the alien marshal set his sights on bringing Ultratech to their knees and recovering his lost technology. And if he couldn't, he'd just blow it all up.
It was Ultratech who codenamed him Glacius. Don't let his name fool you. Glacius wasn't always known for his fancy ice powers. Actually, he comes from a race of aliens with weird telekinetic abilities.
By manipulating simple molecular structures, Glacius can use the environment nearby to create armor around his inner body. This came in handy when his ship was shot down in Antarctica, and he lost his native shell.
So he had no choice but to make a new shell out of ice, which permanently turned him into an abominable snow monster.
With this new body, Glacius developed a fighting style to make the most of his new capabilities.
Glacius prefers to fight at a distance, using his long-range ice-bending attacks. He can turn his limbs into huge ice lances to keep enemies at bay, create spiky hail projectiles, and even summon spires of ice right under his opponent. And did he just punch that guy with an ice sculpture of himself?
More or less. That is the Shatter technique, a powerful burst of energy which summons a mysterious uppercutting ice sculpture.
Perfect for opening up some sweet combos on his foes. Still, for all his keep-away game, you'd think he'd be a total chump up close. But remember how he can move ice with his mind? Well, he can melt it too, including himself.
By turning his body into liquid, he can evade oncoming attacks, surprise opponents from below with the aptly named Puddle Punch, and even completely dissolve people into nothing. And as an added precaution, he can summon extra ice to his body to serve as thicker armor, though his molecular telekinesis is too limited to maintain this armor for long periods of time.
He may be made of ice, but Glacius can still hit hard enough to launch opponents several stories into the air, including the 550-pound Fulgore units Ultratech is known for.
He's cunning enough to not only infiltrate Ultratech's highly guarded facilities, but also surprise attack its highly advanced robotic CEO, Arya. Before making his move, by Arya's own calculations, Glacius was able to drop the temperature of the entire room by 122 degrees Fahrenheit in 0.026 seconds. That's a quarter of a tenth of a second.
Just like Sub-Zero, he can lower a person's temperature by like thousands of degrees to freeze his opponents completely solid. And then he makes them explode with his mind.
Maybe Glacius's real name is Kelvin, because that's colder than absolute zero.
Feel like that was some sort of nerd joke.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, you're not allowed to make a joke ever again.
Oh, why do you gotta be so cold? Anyway, in Glacius' mission to bring down Ultratech, he battled and defeated dozens of killer robots, a zombie pirate, a genetically engineered dinosaur fighter, and a werewolf.
He even killed Cinder, the guy who's made of friggin' fire. You know, opposite ice.
Glacius is ridiculously intimidating, but he does have a weakness. His natural body within the ice is fragile and defenseless. His entire fighting style is built around keeping foes away for this very reason.
So, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Glacius?
That's gross.
What? He looks like a giant popsicle with legs. Come on.
You know what, Boomstick? You're fucking weird. All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, all this talk of these cold people makes me think of refrigerators, which makes me think of food. So here we go. Now, I'm a man who likes a good home.
Oh, Blue Apron. Yeah.
Apron delivered.
Plus on top of the crispy.
I've had Blue Apron. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Headache
Feels
death.
Okay. Okay. Who you got and why?
I'm not really sure. This is because they both have a similar power set.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be on some kind of technicality.
I think it's gonna be on Sub-Zero's toughness because surviving getting impaled, a flamethrower to the face, and impaled and disassembled as a cyborg and reassembled as a human while still conscious.
I think it will, just because they made a point that Glacius's body, his physical body, is not very tough. He has to use the ice to defend it. Because at first I was worried that Sub-Zero would lose on the technicality that his ice powers would be completely useless against Glacius. Because he doesn't just use ice as a weapon; like, it comprises most of his physical body as he interacts with the environment.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with my boy Sub-Zero though. I just think he can get through.
You think he can get through Glacius's defense? They
both are really good with long distance attacks. The Sub-Zero is really tough, and they're both really good at evading. Because Sub-Zero can do his ice teleportation, and Glacius can puddle up. But I don't think puddling up is going to be as useful if Sub-Zero can freeze him once.
Yeah, freeze liquid. the floor freeze right there.
I'm gonna say Sub-Zero.
I gotta go Sub-Zero as well. I think Sub-Zero's toughness is going to. I think their ice powers pretty much cancel each other out, And when it comes to close range, if Sub-Zero can cancel out enough ice attacks and get close range, I think he'll win because his toughness is just much more than that of Glacius. So, all right. So I think we both picked Sub-Zero, and let's get to it.
That looks like Samus Aran's ship.
It is. It's Samus's old ship.
Race is new to me. You will know the chill of death.
Here we go. Oh, the puddle uppercut.
Should have known. Challenge yourself. You're a formidable warrior, but you lack conviction.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Ice clone.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Oh, whoa.
Theme and all, but that was just ice cold.
Glacius and Sub-Zero seemed to be a near match in terms of cryomantic abilities, but it was Sub-Zero who had the training and the power to bring Glacius down.
Sub-Zero has fought ninjas, robot ninjas, secret agents, movie stars, gods, and even fellow ice warriors. Glacius really didn't have anything Subby hadn't seen before.
And while their speed was fairly similar, Sub-Zero's impressive reflexes and ninja-like skills gave him one of the most important edges in this fight. He could maneuver around Glacius's keep-away strategy, and his teleportation kept him a step ahead, even able to avoid Glacius's liquid form. And while Glacius did possess a minor form of telepathy, there's no evidence to suggest that it was used for anything other than direct communication.
Sub-Zero could take a lot of hits, so he wasn't going down easy. But if you put their defenses side by side, Glacius's ice armor does seem better. But it really didn't matter because Subs could just chop right through it.
Sub-Zero could shatter titanium statues in a single blow, a feat which requires at minimum 63,000 pounds of force per square inch. And titanium is obviously tougher than ice. Assuming Glacius' shell is composed of blue ice, the purest and toughest form ice can take, it would still only take at most 57,000 pounds of force per square inch to crack his entire body in half.
And he didn't even need to go that far. Just get to the squishy insides in the middle. I guess you could say that Glacius had his expectations shattered.
The winner is Sub-Zero. Hey, I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and I'm about to show you the matchup for the next death battle. And after that, please click that button over there to try a first membership and see the next episode before anybody else. Thanks for watching.
Next time, Android 18 and
Miss Marvel?
Miss Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah, so we called it. So what was the deal there where their punches met and he like broke Sub-Zero's?
He can boil the
Oh,
water.
I forgot
and
he can like instantly heat stuff. Okay.
Yeah, so Sub may have heated his fist or have chilled his fist, but then
So he
Glacius
just
changed the
basically
temperature so
melted his
fast it
hand
melted
off.
his hand off.
That's messed up.
But hey, Sub-Zero got away with that ice clone.
Right.
Yeah, he got away with the ice clone and the teleport behind him, and there we go.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that was something. That really was something. I like Death Battle a lot. I like what they do. Me, I really hope that I really hope that the next one we watch. I'm actually looking here seeing what is available. So there's Natsu versus Ace, Venom versus Bane. That looks interesting. Ryu versus Scorpion. I think we've already done that one. Yeah, there's a lot of death battles that we need to catch up on. So, yeah, if there's a death battle you want to recommend, feel free to go to our Discord, and we will watch it there, and we will look there. And actually, if you really want us to do a death battle week, go through our catalog and see what we've reacted to and what we haven't reacted to, and put your suggestion in there what you want us to watch, and we will we'll do that. And so I guess I'm glad that Sub-Zero won, because Sub-Zero to me I don't know. I can never really get into the Killer Instinct story as much as I did in the Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat's just like, wow.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, honestly, the character depth is, I think, a bit better, but that's going to piss off people, but I'm used to it by now.
I mean, Mortal Kombat's a classic. The arcade stuff back in the day, some of the newer stuff, I'm just terrible at. I don't know. I just must not be up on my fighting game stuff, because the controls just feel really clunky to me. I can't seem to pull much off. I was fairly decent at Soul Calibur back in the day. I played 2 and 3.
I'd like to play some Injustice 2 with you all, because Injustice 2, I've played a bit of it, and it's really good.
I've played quite a bit of the first one, and kind of ran into the same problem. I don't know, the fighting games just feel so clunky to me.
Well, some say it comes back to you, some say it once you lose it, it's gone forever. I don't know, but yeah, this was fun, and I want to see more of these. So yeah, if you all want to see the original video, it's down in the description down below. Also, there's our link to our Patreon and our Discord. Feel free to go on our Discord and make a suggestion on which death battle you want us to watch next. And I guess until next time, signing off for the Renegades, I'm Nate.
Micah.
And we will see you all later, everyone. Peace out.